Hi guys, welcome to my channel and I hope you're doing fantastic today as I'm about to share with you how to make this beautiful summer top. If you want to know how to draft the pattern for this, stay tuned for the rest of the tutorial. Before we waste any time, let's get to it. So we're going to need our back and front pattern together, and right on the side I am going to mark around 3.5 inches. Then on the center front, I am going to mark around 4 inches. Then on the middle line of the dot, I am going to extend that line all the way up. Then I'm going to mark 2 inches from that line. Then connect all the 3 points to form a triangle. Once we are done connecting the 3 points, we want to go ahead and separate the front pattern from the back, and then also open up the dot, then close it. Once we're done closing up the dot, we want to connect the bottom points from the center front all the way to the back, and we want to do so with a curved line. Make sure that it's not a straight line but a curved line as shown on the screen. The next thing is to separate the bottom from the cup, and you want to make sure that the dot is closed. Now once we are done doing so, you want to also separate the cup from the upper part of the front pattern. Okay guys, these are the two front pieces for the front, and we're going to now create the slash lines on the cups, and each line is around 1 inch wide. Once we are done doing so, make sure that you draw straight lines on the cup as shown on the screen. Then we want to go ahead and cut out those lines and then spread them on a new pattern paper. Once we are done, we need to go ahead now and trace around the pattern. Right at the bottom is where we're actually going to form the gathering. And once you're done tracing the pattern, please make sure that you do create your notches to identify the center front of your bra cup. Now that we are done with our front pattern, let's go ahead and make some changes on the back pattern. So what we need is of course the back pattern and the bottom part of the front. So I am going to place it right on the side, and then I'm just going to make a marking where it actually ends on the side. But for the back, you will decide how low you want your back to drop. For me, it is going to be around 2 inches. Then I'm going to connect the 2 points on at the back for the back pattern. Okay guys, if you want to know how long your strap has to be, you will have to measure from the bottom right there all the way to the shoulder line. So where I actually cut the pattern, that's where I'm going to start. And mine is actually 19.5 inches. So mark that number down on your own pattern also. Then you're going to take the front pattern from the shoulder to where the cup actually ended, which mine was 8 inches. So you're going to take both of those numbers and add them together, and then you will get the length of your strap. Now moving on to the back pattern, since we did cut it out, so you want to go ahead and close the dot for the back piece. I went ahead and I cut all my patterns on fabric, and make sure that you do add your seam allowance, which is 0.5 seam. Now I'm going to go ahead and sew the gatherings on the cups and then join them with the bottom piece for the front pattern. Once we are done joining the cups to the bottom piece, we need to go ahead and attach the sides. And then once we are done attaching the side with 0.5 seam allowance, go ahead and attach the strips. I can't wait, guys, to show you how this top looks on the mannequin. So guys, we are done. So as you can see also at the back, this is how it looks. So this part is where the zipper part actually goes. I really love how this top came out. I'm going to go ahead and join a nice circle skirt at the bottom. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. As for me, see you on the next one.